What's it like staying at a budget Hilton brand hotel in Las Vegas by the airport? Find out next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. In this video, we're doing a little something different in an effort to show you guys the variety of hotels all around the Las Vegas Valley and on the Strip, but also just off the Strip. We are going to try a budget brand name hotel, which is Spark by Hilton. You're gonna love the price of this place. It is right by the Las Vegas airport, literally across the street from the rent-a-car station. They do have free airport shuttles, and you also get free parking here, which is very important. And this is a trio of hotels in the same parking lot. We're staying at Spark by Hilton, but there's also a True by Hilton, which I stayed at in Brooklyn in my New York video. And there's also a Homewood Suites. These basically are the bare bones hotels of the Hilton brand, and they will give you everything you need just for a quick stay. There's nothing to do around here, so we're gonna have to hop in the car and go about 2 miles over to Town Square to eat, and then just venture all around this area. This is usually where I do run my errands. There's the Las Vegas South outlets nearby. You got Smith's, Vaughn's, Total Wine. They're all within distance. For this video, we're gonna show you all of Spark by Hilton, but also check out the surrounding areas. Let's get started with this video at Spark by Hilton, give you a little bit of the hotel tour and just exactly how I checked in via the Hilton app. Also, not sponsored. So we are facing East Las Vegas right now, here in the business park area of Las Vegas near the airport. You have a greenish gray carpet, gray doors, and a well-lit floor. It's just your stereotypical roadway Hilton, just more modern, and you just get the basics. And the price is right, especially on a Friday. So stay tuned to see how much I paid for this room. We use my digital room key, so I didn't even have to check in. And we are now heading downstairs to meet up with the boys. They only have 2 slow elevators over here. We're across the street from the Morgan & Morgan offices. Shout out to Liv Morgan. And there's Allegiant Stadium, Mandalay Bay, all the way to the Strat and the Sphere, MGM Grand, the new stadium. You can see it all built about, and here's some splatter painting. And nice wooden and blue elevator. Headed down 1, but this is a very slow elevator. They have a little LED screen up here though. Look how slow this door is. Close! And shout out to Sister Lydia. She hooked me up with this koozie. Got a White Claw, and they keep it cold. 10 minutes later, they got TVs here by the elevator, and this is where they hold the breakfast in the morning. So we'll have the breakfast spread when we get here in the morning. And there are the boys waiting for me patiently. And a little rocking chair, bunch of chairs here in the lobby. That's Paul. And we also got the regular coffee, hot water, Folgers. And then there's this little area here with the TV showing the news, give you some Vegas guides and some information on the monorail. Actually not bad of an area. And then they also have the check-in counter here, but I didn't need to do that because I have the Hilton app. And there is Mr. Jamal himself, AKA Bautista. And then there's Paul himself, AKA Jared Dudley.
Damn.
That's a good thing. He's a champion on the Lakers, bro. And he's a great coach right now.
Oh yeah.
3-point sharpshooter, Jared Dudley right here. That's who I roll with. Nothing but celebrities. And here is It Only Takes a Spark by Hilton. Oh, okay. There's your ice machine. And you can also get some filtered water. They got plastic cups and ice buckets, plastic ice buckets. And over here is your fitness center, which is open 24 hours. Let's take a look at it. Free weights, kettlebells, medicine balls, 1 treadmill, 1 elliptical, and 1 bench. And then a bunch of mirrors, and then a couple of TVs are in the inside. Not too big, but it'll do. And this is just more of the first floor. And I think they have restrooms here in the corner. They also have these little carts to offer if you have a lot of luggage with you. Oh my goodness, it's hot out here. The True by Hilton is over here. Homewood Suites is the one to the left, the smaller building. And then this is the front entrance to Spark by Hilton.
So time code and
Oh nice, they have a dog waste station over here so your dog can do business. Parking is free, most importantly over here. So this parking lot is all shared by the 3 Hilton properties, and there is no swimming pool at Spark or True. The only one that had it is Homewood Suites, and I do not believe you can use it if you're not a guest at Homewood Suites. I almost booked Homewood Suites, but I said, hey, Spark by Hilton, I've never tried it. I've stayed at True by Hilton in my New York video from last year, so I said we're gonna try something new. And Mr. Jamal is right there. We're about to get out of here. This is not a place to just lounge at. It's just a nice, clean bed to sleep in at night. This van right here is your airport shuttle. Now, it does drop off at Homewood Suites, Spark by Hilton, and True by Hilton. You will have to reserve a time slot to get picked up. You can't just go downstairs and hop on this because, as you can see, it's a very small airport shuttle, so they only reserve certain spots at certain times. So make sure you go down to reception and reserve your pickup and drop-off times. There's really nothing much to this area. There's just a couple of benches. This is the pickup drop-off area. That is True by Hilton. If you want to see me cover that, watch my New York video. I've stayed at a Homewood Suites once upon a time. Also, it cost me about $12 Lyft from MGM Grand to here last night. So I'm gonna guess that it's $12 to $16 to the Las Vegas Strip. That's the only thing I would say is I wish they gave you a free shuttle to the Strip. Maybe since this is a Hilton property, drop you off either at Polo Towers or the Ilara, but can't have it all, especially for a budget hotel. I am a late riser, but they do have breakfast here if you're awake early enough. It's about 10 o'clock right now in the morning. They got yogurt. These are the different stuff they offer. Banana crunch bites, hazelnut banana, crunch bowls. So just like your normal cereal type packs. You got eggs, perfect PB&J, banana bread bowl, crunch roll. They even have some breakfast sandwiches for purchase. Okay, you gotta purchase that. So there's also toasters. This is where the bagels are. Yeah, breakfast hours are 6 to 10. I got out here at 10. But they do have coffee and tea over this way, and that's available all the time. Really nice view of the Strip by the elevator bay, and I did choose the highest floor and the furthest room, so I have maximum quiet. To the slow elevator we go. It's pretty big though. They got wooden panels, and it's a two-sided elevator. One is for the housekeeping, and then the second one is just for regular common areas. And across the airport, down Gillespie Street is where Spark by Hilton is. Made it to the Las Vegas Outlet South, just a 5-minute, not even 5-minute drive from Spark by Hilton. Of course, there's a couple of things that we're gonna check out. We're with Jamal and Paul, and we're gonna go to the Nike, but we're gonna cut through Columbia. There's a few stores here worth checking out. Check out these Columbia shirts of Hoover Dam. 2 for $25, that's actually nice. I like the designs here. Now this is a very long mall. It goes almost half a mile down that way, and then you can go over to the Nike and the JD over this way. So here is the Nike. Once upon a time I worked at a Nike outlet as I was just beginning my journey on YouTube, and my cousin actually used to be a manager in this store. This Nike on a Saturday is a freaking madhouse. Look how much people are here in line already. They must have some good sales here. What a madhouse. Check it out. They got the Swoosh City shirts for $12.99 and Vegas shirts for $19.99. I only spend my time here at the 10.5 and 11 shoe aisles, but I have too many shoes. Just a pop in, pop out trip here. Good thing Jamal's got to rent a car, and it's really just a 3-minute drive from Spark by Hilton. Off to the next place. Let's go. We are now here about 2 miles away from Spark by Hilton. We're near the town square area. There was no parking at Tacos El Gordo, so we had to park on the streets. But we're gonna take Jamal's friend, Paul, to Tacos El Gordo for the first time because he's never had it. And across the street is where M. Vince Spa is at Town Square. Thank God I have my sunblock on because this UV index is going insane right now. But this is the Tacos El Gordo. And right when you get here, a freaking truck pulls out. God dang it. But let's grab some asada tacos and some al pastor. It is freaking hot, guys. So this is open Sunday to Thursday, 10 to 2 a.m. And then Friday, Saturday, 10 to 4 a.m. Tacos LG, baby. The inside of Tacos LG, lots of seating, but man, tons of people in here right now. It is right in the height of lunch. Look at the lines. All right, we gotta figure out what we're gonna get. Adobada Probably adobada. This is the longest I've seen the lines here, but here are the prices currently. Drinks are about $3.31. The adobada tacos are $4.12. You can get quesadillas or a vampiro for $7.54. The fries are pricey. $22.18 for carne asada fries, $22.18 for adobada fries. And then they also have disfrute su comida. They got chorizo, lenguas, sesos, tripa, cabeza, and all that stuff over here. Prices are pretty high. Everything's high. Jamal fell in the line for the adobadas, and then I fell in line for the asadas, so we traded when we got here. This is his plate. You got 2 adobado tacos, molitas, and asada quesadilla. And vampiro.
Yeah.
Oh, you got, yeah, that's right. This is a vampiro, right? Yeah, that's a vampiro.
I got one there. So I'm thinking maybe that's the one and not, I don't know.
I think this is the quesadilla because there's cheese melted. So I got the adobada quesadilla, I got a asada taco, and then a small asada fries. And then I got my red sauce, baby. You get lost in that sauce. I've actually never gotten the carne asada fries here because I didn't realize that you can get small, medium, or large, and the large was just too much. So this is only $6.50 or something like that. Guacamole, cheese, sour cream, small golden fries, and a ton of chopped up asada. Oh man, not even gonna put some hot sauce on this yet. That's melt in your mouth. Heavenly goodness, baby. All right, now we'll dip it in the red sauce. I absolutely love their asada here. Oh, I even had to get a taco for the asada. It's gonna be fire. Cilantro, pico de gallo, onions, a lot of guac. And there you go, baby. Dig in that red salsa. Two each adobada quesadilla. I don't know how clean this is gonna get, but it's pretty thick. And these are like $7.50, $7.52. Adobada is such a hitter. Such a hitter. Only got water. They don't serve beer here. Otherwise, I would have got a Pacifico. But muy bien. Me gusta. Mucho gusto. Paul took his first bite of the asada. Now this is like his third. 100% recommend. And then Jamal over here is sweating. He's sweating, bro.
Yeah, I put too much salsa on there. It's all right.
What's your favorite so far?
I haven't gotten to this or this yet. I do like this a lot. I didn't like how it's toasted on top. Crispy. I should have got flour. But other than that,
I'm already hella full. Oh, got the Tijuana mural that they have here with the donkey. Love it. There's a reason why I don't live in Vegas, and it's because of this friggin' 100+ degree weather heat. It's crazy. Wow, Tacos El Gordo was amazing, but I over-ordered. I probably should have just ordered the carne asada fries, and that's it. I probably should have just done that, but I thought with my eyes, not with my stomach. And at least we got a little bit of to go. So this is about 2 miles away. You're not gonna wanna walk this. So you're gonna need to rent a car or even take a Lyft or Uber if you don't have a rent-a-car. But it's well worth it. And Town Square, a great shopping center, that is real close by to where Spark by Hilton is. All right guys, this is Town Square, Las Vegas. They have a Container Store here, Whole Foods, a movie theater, Pop Stroke, which is miniature golf, but Tiger Woods style and more pro. And then Jamal's favorite store in the entire world, it's called Total Wine, where we met Trick Willie. Let's talk about it. This 7-Eleven I frequent because there's an Amazon locker there. They got Roberto's Taco Shop, Buffalo Wild Wings, Dunkin' Donuts, and there's a bunch of stores over here. It's really good. Raising Cane's, if you guys don't have Raising Cane's where you all are from. But right now we're going over to Vaughn's to pick up some waters and some cheaper stuff because ABC stores kind of let us down by the rising costs that they're charging now for water. So Vaughn's it is. So this 7-Eleven, I got ripped off one day. I put my credit card through there and they had one of those scammer scanners and I got frauded. But I caught it real quick and I called the company and they took it out. But it did happen here and then I ended up having to get a new credit card. And now we have reached our destination, Vaughn's off of Bermuda and Windmill. We're gonna grab our waters here and see what the prices are. So my family actually lives nearby here, so I used to always get money out of this Wells Fargo and go to this Vaughn's to pick up everything. But now now I usually just go to Smith's. Aisles are named after places here in Vegas. Look at that, Fremont Street, Cocoa Palms Avenue. We're in the liquor section. They have cheap waters here, 3 gallons for $5. So me and the boys are gonna grab some. This is the cheapest you can get them. That's not at ABC stores. And then they also got Gatorade Zeros over here. Let's see how much Powerades are. Oh wow, $2.29. You have to buy 10 for them to be 89 cents. No, that's way too many. Oh nice, 2 for $4 for this Gatorade Zero. Not bad at all. Actually, I might get that. Vaughn's is actually a letdown. Look at this, $27.99 for a 8-pack of High Noons.
Total wine is $7.99.
And then the neutrals are $23.99 and $21.99 with your member card. At Smith, it's way cheaper. So, okay, Smith's is the way to go. So they even have some slot machines over here and the Starbucks. Slot machines in a Vaughn's, crazy. Well, experiment about Vaughn's and Smith's failed. Vaughn's is a little more pricey. We're gonna keep bringing our business over to Smith's. And it's actually a little closer, and it's on Las Vegas Boulevard. So just about a mile away, or less than a mile away from Spark by Hilton is the car rental center. Although Spark by Hilton does offer a free airport shuttle, you do have to reserve it, so make sure you tell the front desk so you have a spot. You can't just get on it. That's what she said. There's the Las Vegas Strip right along the way, and that's how far it is from Spark. Spark has purple facade. True has blue, and Homewood Suites is very basic. But this is the 3 Hilton hotels, and they're all in the same area. All right, Jaycationers, it is time for the Spark by Hilton standard room tour. Let's start off here at the king bed. This king bed is freaking huge. Now, I actually did enjoy their blankets, very comfortable, nice little texture to it. But I slept amazingly last night. Now the pillows are a little bit of a mess. They get a little disconfigured once you move them around and all that, but I was able to sleep like a baby. I had the air conditioning down to 68 degrees and I was freezing this morning when I woke up. I had to turn it off for a bit, but now it's back up to 100 degrees at 10 in the morning that I had to turn it back on. But it is your standard room. They do give you the bare bones. It's pretty new. Like this probably opened within the last 3 or 4 years, I'd have to think, because everything doesn't look very worn down. Now it's your standard carpet. It's like black and white striping and very uninspired type of carpet. Now you do have a couple of abstract paintings in the back to add to the normal Hilton feel, and it is a budget hotel, so they're not going to get very creative with it. You do have 2 nightstands, very useful nightstands because you have USB-C and USB-A chargers, as well as 2 outlets on each side. And then there's also a MagSafe area that you can just lay your phone down on and it will automatically charge it. And then the telephone is over here, and then on each side of the bed is 2 lights. So you just get the common amenities here, and very useful for the small room that you get. Over this way is a workspace, and you do get the same exact charging stations, 2 outlets, a USB-C and a USB-A charger, and a MagSafe charger. Right now I got my neck air conditioner charging. I'm gonna need that today for sure. And just doing stuff on my laptop, editing my last video. If you haven't seen my Resorts World video, make sure you check it out. They do have this brownish orange little stool that you can sit on, leather stool. Pretty decent, but I wouldn't sit there for hours. You do get the 4 pillows here on the bed, and the bed was really comfortable, very IKEA-ish. Now let's talk about the TV area. TV's awesome. I love the interface that they use here for Hilton hotels. It says your first name when you come in and what Hilton honors level you are, and they have all the different apps that you could connect to via QR code. So I do love this interface that they use. You got Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max. I could have watched House of the Dragon here tomorrow, but we'll have to watch it somewhere else, wherever I'm staying. I think you could maybe check out here, but I'll do it on my app. They have 2 cubby holes here, open faced, and then down below you can put your shoes or whatever down there, but they do have a refrigerator, so I already have it stacked. I got my neutrals, Gatorade Zero, my leftover tacos El Gordo, and it kept it really nice and cool. And there are outlets on the walls as well. Let's go to the entry area. entryway area. There's a trash can here on the left corner. They do provide you with a luggage rack, a thin full-size mirror, 3 black and brown hooks, and they do have double locks here. But here's the thing, this door for some reason is kind of like sealed shut. Look, I have to like really pull it to like open it up. It's like too tight to the cracks, so it gets stuck. So don't freak out if you can't open the door right away. You have to nudge it. In here is the closet area, and you do have about 6 hangers. They also do offer the, wow, for a basic hotel, they actually offer dry cleaning and laundry. I never do it because way too expensive. You have a luggage area here as well. Iron and ironing board. I had to iron this shirt because it got super wrinkly. And then there's another big cubby hole where the luggage rack sits. All right, now welcome to the bathroom area. You do have a medium height toilet. The toilet paper is right behind you on this dispenser, but I took the toilet paper off because it's kind of hard to reach behind there. You got your trash can and just 1 sink. Not very much space for your amenities, but they have a tissue box here, a night light, so that's very essential. Not all hotel rooms have a night light. Nice square mirror here with a fluorescent light up top, and they do provide you with the 0% body lotion, 0% hand soap, and you guys saw me blacklight that. I am not ever again gonna use the community stuff here at these hotels, any hotels for that matter. Give me stuff that I can actually take, and when you break the seal, so you know nobody's touched it. You also have makeup wipes as well as a soap bar they give you. Down below they have a couple of paper cups, also some toilet paper, your hair dryer, and all the towels are down below here. Now walking into the shower area, they do have a glass sliding door. Be careful because it feels kind of flimsy. No towel rack here, so you're gonna have to use this hook to put the towels on. There's conditioner, shampoo, and body wash if you want that. Unfortunately, they don't give you a ledge. I noticed that at the True by Hilton as well. I brought my own shampoo and soap, and I had to put them like in the corners on the ground because there is no ledge. They need to think about that because not everybody uses the community toiletries. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you a little bit about the curtains. So there's 2 curtains, the sheer and then the blackout, and it was a little bit of sun creeping in through the sides, but it wasn't ridiculously crazy. So with the Hilton app, I was able to check in and choose my room, which I was also able to do with True by Hilton last year with the Hilton app. You get to see the floor plan of each floor and then you pick which room you want, and that's actually pretty beneficial. We chose a room at the very end of the hall so it could be quiet. My view is just the south of Vegas overlooking some of the mountains leading towards Hoover Dam. To the left is the Homewood Suites and to the right is the True by Hilton. I can see the M Resort in the distance pretty far away from here. But yeah, there's a decent view. I should have probably looked at how this hotel was positioned and I would have picked another room on the other side. That way I'd get some sort of a strip view, but oh well, you can't really have it all. And I wasn't really staying here. I actually came here late night last night, fell asleep, and then started filming this video. All right, Jaycationers, it is time for the black light and decibel meter test. Let's check out the black light. Okay, here we go. The bed looks good. Yeah, they need to clean up the tops too a little more, but it looks fine on the actual bed stand. Ooh, there's a little something there on the wall. Nightstand is not as clean. Walls don't look that bad. You can kind of see some specks on the floor. Oh, even over here. Okay, maybe we need to clean the floor a little more. Into the bathroom we go. Ooh, there's some specks over there. How about the walls by the toilet? Nothing crazy bad. It looks like the caulking of the toilet usually lights up. Let's look at the community. Oh yeah, look at the community stuff. There's like neon. See that? That's why I never trust these community shampoos and lotions. Now for the decibel meter test, anything between 33 and 38 is pretty quiet, and the air conditioning is right now at 68 degrees and at high. 37.9. So yeah, with the air conditioning blowing a little harder, it is a little louder, but still it's kind of just white noise. Well, it's been a long day here in Las Vegas. It is Friday night, so hotels on the strip were egregious, so we ended up trying out one of these budget brand name hotels. So I'm gonna sleep, and then tomorrow I'll let you know what I thought about my stay here at Spark by Hilton. The advantages of staying here at the Spark by Hilton is you get the free shuttle to the airport, but you do have to reserve your spot. It's very close to the Las Vegas Strip, within 8 to 10 minutes, $12 to $16 Lyft or Uber ride. It's clean, you get your basic amenities, you can charging ports everywhere, and the breakfast if you wake up early enough, not like me. And I don't like eating those basic breakfasts because I'm doing all these other food videos here on the Las Vegas Strip and around town, so I kind of tend to not eat that so I can save myself for a little later of a lunch portion. So the price for the standard king room, I paid about $84, but I used my 19,000 Hilton points, which I've accumulated through the last couple of years staying at Hilton resorts. So that only saved me like, I don't know, maybe 30 bucks. But this weekend, there are 3 different conventions going on. DEF CON, there's a hacking convention here in town. Magicians are doing something here as a convention, and the Karol G concert was last night. So this place was actually sold out last night. If you were to spend a regular rate here, it's about $104, so it's nothing crazy. It averages around $104, and then obviously it rises up depending on weekend and availability, but you could find something around $90 to $110 on average for Spark by Hilton. Well, Jaycationers, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different. It's not your huge resort, but it's an option for you when you're staying in Vegas. It's right by the airport. They do offer that free shuttle. And hope you liked me checking out some of the food options within the 2-mile radius. The Tacos El Gordo is freaking amazing. There's also the Smiths and Vaughn's not too far away. And you can also shop at Town Square or the Las Vegas South outlets. All right, Jaycationers, comment down below if you'd like to see me do more videos like this. I think I'm gonna try out a Marriott property next. What hotels you want me to return to here in Las Vegas or in San Diego, Hawaii, around the world. Check out Las Vegas 777, let's go. My Facebook group, we have over 5,000 Vegas lovers talking about the news and ongoings around town. And we will see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And stay traveling, Las Vegas. Vamos! 143.